The future revealed of Indonesia. Indonesia has some huge plans to make sure tourism gets back on track after a difficult period because of the coronavirus. The country's blessed with abundant natural resources, a young and rapidly growing population, and a recent history of strong economic growth. On the other hand, Indonesia faces significant challenges, including high levels of corruption, infrastructure deficiencies, and environmental degradation. What are the plans to build the future Indonesia, and how will they get back up after a tough period? How will they make sure the tourists come back to Indonesia? Let's dive right into this new video to find out everything you need to know. What are the plans to build the future Indonesia? Indonesia's gone a long way since its democratic transition in the late 1990s and is now considered one of the world's most promising countries. As the largest economy in ASEAN and a new member of the G20, the world's fourth largest country has plenty to offer. A remarkable achievement for any nation, Indonesia has cut poverty by more than half in the last decade. In a formal announcement, President Joko Widodo stated that the capital would be moved to East Kalimantan, relocating a complete city to a new location. Reconstructing it from scratch is preferable. There's no way that any administration, and especially the federal government, could accomplish such a feat, much less the nation's capital. But Indonesia is ready to give it a shot. Currently located in Jakarta, the nation's political, economic, and commercial hub will be relocated to Kalimantan on the Indonesian side of Borneo, an island shared with Malaysia and Brunei. This relocation is expected to cost $37 billion. The government's planning to construct a brand new capital in an unpopulated region which will serve as the center of government and industry. Plans for the new metropolis were first unveiled by Indonesian President Joko Widodo in a televised speech he gave at the end of August. He proclaimed, "The position is incredibly significant. It is in the geographic and urban center of Indonesia." How are they going to stimulate industrial growth? The Indonesian Ministry of Industry has recently developed Making Indonesia 4.0 as an all-encompassing plan for introducing several policies and programs in preparation for the rise of Industry 4.0. The roadmap necessitates group effort from a wide variety of groups and individuals, including but not limited to government agencies, trade groups, businesses, and educational establishments. Indonesia's been entering the new era of Industry 4.0, which marked by the increasing connectivity, interaction, and more convergent people, machines, and other resources as a result of the advancement of information and communication technology, said Indonesian Industry Minister Erlangga Hartarto at the Socialization of Implementation Roadmap for Industry 4.0 in Jakarta. The utilization of steam engines to replace human and animal labor was a defining feature of the first generation of the Industrial Revolution, as Erlangga elaborated. This introduction of the mass production principle and the first uses of electrical power are hallmarks of the second generation. During the third generation, automation technology was widely implemented across manufacturing processes. When information and communication technology are completely utilized in industry, a big leap ahead occurs during the fourth generation of the Industrial Revolution. Better productivity and quality can be attained throughout the whole value chain of an industry by adopting new business models built on digital infrastructure. To compete in the Industry 4.0 age, the national industrial sector needs significant enhancements, most notably in the area of technological expertise. The Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, human-machine interface, robotics and sensor technology, and 3D printing are 5 key technologies that will help advance Industry 4.0. How are they going to boost tourism in Indonesia? The tourist industry contributes significantly to Indonesia's GDP. In contrast, the COVID-19 pandemic has caused tremendous disruption. There are a lot of weak people whose livelihoods depend on tourism who are getting hit the hardest by the current. The number of tourists visiting Bali plummeted by more than 93% in April of 2020. The government warned that tourism earnings will drop by $10 billion by the end of the year because of the pandemic in the same month. The government's currently attempting to revitalize tourism through a set of proposed policies that includes travel bubbles between several of its islands and neighboring Singapore and a 5-year visa aimed at business travelers and digital nomads. In addition, the government plans to invest $275 million on 108 infrastructure projects this year as part of a massive campaign called New Balis, which attempts to attract tourists to underdeveloped areas of the country. What will the next 5 years of transformation look like in Indonesia? Indonesia is the fourth most populous country in the world, and its economy is the 10th largest in the world. In addition, Indonesia made significant headway in its fight against poverty in the years leading up to the COVID-19 outbreak, bringing the country's overall poverty rate down from more than 50% in 1999 to under 10% in 2019. As a result of its economy's strong performance over the previous few decades, Indonesia will have the world's 16th largest GDP in 2020. In the event of an electrical outage, many companies now must also install private backup generators. The price tag for businesses rises as a result of such discretionary spending. Costs for consumers go up and company profits go down, and the government takes in less money as a result. Indonesia's logistics expenses are among the highest in the area because of the country's poor infrastructure. Locally grown oranges from Medan in North Sumatra are more expensive to ship to Jakarta than those shipped from the United States or China due to the inefficiency of the transportation system. Indonesians have a lot to look forward to in the next 5 years. This time frame is crucial. It is far too soon to tell if the new government will be successful. The progress made, however, during the first 2 months in office is highly promising. An entry into the group of high-income nations is within reach for Indonesia. Reactions and criticism. The majority of our hypotheses suggest that there will be sufficient employment opportunities for individuals in the year 2030, yet, even if this prediction comes true, the changes brought on by the widespread implementation of automation and artificial intelligence would be significant. It's possible that millions of individuals will have to find new lines of work as the initial step in this process. Although some of these shifts will take place alongside certain companies or industries, others may spread across whole categories or even nations. The rise of automation may result in a loss of employment opportunities in highly organized settings and in the processing of data, but that may lead to an increase in employment opportunities that are more difficult to automate. It's possible that people in managerial positions, teaching positions, nursing assistant positions, technician positions, and other professional positions, as well as manual labor positions like gardeners and plumbers, could fall into this group. People will need to possess a unique set of skills in order to be successful in the workplace of the future. There will be a growing demand not only for more advanced technological competencies, but also for more soft skills like communication. In every sector of the economy, there has been an increase in the demand for employees to have even the most fundamental digital skills. As a consequence of the increased use of automated processes, it is anticipated that there will be an increase in the requirement for higher-level cognitive abilities, such as analysis, innovation, and problem-solving. The workplace itself, as well as the manner in which work is carried out, will continue to develop as a greater number of humans join the ranks of machines in the workforce. The majority of jobs in developed countries that pay a middle income are in highly automatable industries such as manufacturing and accounting. The number of employment opportunities for people with advanced degrees in fields such as medicine, technology, and the arts is expected to grow at a rapid rate. And that's it for today's video, guys. We sincerely hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click on the like button and make sure you share with your friends and family. Have you ever been to Indonesia, or are you planning to go there? Let us know in the comment space below. And please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to see even more. We'll catch up next time. Thanks for watching.